You got to love the new president of Argentina. They're calling him Trump Jr., and he loves America, capitalism, and Israel. I have some good news for you out of Argentina. We talked about this about a week ago. Javier Milei they call him Trump Light or Trump Jr. He's a very conservative libertarian who's taken over a country that's a disaster. Monster bureaucracies, monster taxes, monster inflation. The country's falling apart. Socialism/communism hasn't worked. Check out what's on the new president's head as he greets the foreign minister, or the ambassador, I should say, foreign minister, actually, Eli Cohen from Israel. He's wearing on his head a kippah in Hebrew, in Yiddish, a yarmulke, a skull cap, right? To show respect to God in the Jewish religion. He says he's not Jewish. He says he's Catholic, but he has a tremendous amount of respect for the Jewish people, the Jewish religion, and especially for Israel, who he considers a very, very good friend to Argentina. He's going to move the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, and he's going to come visit Jerusalem. And he just had a reception as soon as he became president for some of the families whose relatives were captured and are being held hostage by the barbarians in Gaza. He said, quote, "I would like to emphasize our complete solidarity with the nation of Israel after the terrorist actions Hamas perpetrated. We condemn them fully and firmly. I fully support Israel's right to defend itself from those terrorist attacks. Additionally, we're considering declaring Hamas a terrorist organization in Argentina." What a great guy. And then he called for the unconditional, meaning no conditions, release of all hostages. The foreign minister, Eli Cohen, said, "I invited him to visit Israel and inaugurate the Argentinian embassy in Jerusalem, as the president himself promised to do in his speeches over the past few months." Way to go, Javier, new president of Argentina. Wow, yep. Israel just picked up a friend. Hard to believe, huh? Considering they're coming from almost borderline communism that destroyed the economy completely in Argentina.
It kind of sounds like America we're talking about there, Barry. I hope his security. Yeah, I hope his security details been increased. That's all I can say about it, because every time you have someone doing something positive, you kind of need to increase the security detail, because those on the left, they have different ideas on how things should go. You know, they have different ideas on things, how you should believe and what you should think. And if you become a problem to their whole establishment agenda, 2030 or whatever, they will do extra stuff to remove that element. This is pure evil that we're dealing with here. And good for him. Good for him showing respect, and good for him for wanting to get rid of wokeism in his country.
He's done it. Now,
good for him.
I pray that God protects him from the crazies that aren't going to like the fact that he's just cut the bureaucracy by 80% in Argentina. He just devalued their money by 50% against the US dollar. He's cutting taxes, and he said, "I'm going to get this fixed. We're not going to be communists. We're going to be capitalists. We're going to be free. There's going to be freedom of speech, and we're going to be friends with Israel."
Man, so there's still hope on the planet.